What the fuck, Ford? Hey y'all, it's Demented Caliber here. So I just got done watching some Street Speed 717. I like him, and I also like Guitar Mageddon ZL1. Those are like my go-to car guys when it comes to like just driving. If it comes to working on stuff, Eric the car guy is the man. Some of you might like Scotty Kilmer. I don't care for him. To me, he comes off as a little bit of an asshole, and some of the information that Scotty kind of gives out is a little bit incorrect, like his video on why lift kits are stupid. Like, if a lift kit is done right, that's really all that matters because there's this proper way and there's an improper way. The improper way is just jacking the fucking truck up. The proper way is leveling everything out so your CV joints are at not at like a fucking 90-degree angle about to snap. So yeah, but enough about that. So the video I was watching from Street Speed 717 is here's why the 2018 Mustang sucks. And I was like, sweet. Because I enjoy his videos, I really do. His videos never let me down. But he featured two videos in his video. The first video was from a subscriber of his. Actually, I think both of the videos were something like that. But I didn't watch the full video of the first video that he featured. But however, I did watch the second video, and I gotta say, Ford, what are you doing? Like, you're literally digging yourself a fucking grave. Like, don't get me wrong, I pick at Fords and I make fun of Fords and whatnot, but when it all comes down to it, whatever vehicle you get is the vehicle that you're gonna drive. Like, honestly. So, and I know a lot of you say, oh, somebody gave me a Ford, I'd just turn around and sell it. Well, you know something? It's not that hard to just drive the vehicle. It's really not that hard. Like, it's harder to actually find somebody that wants to buy a vehicle. Um, and by the time you do that, you could have just kept the vehicle instead of trying to resell the vehicle and then buy a new one. So yeah. But the guy that was in the video that was pretty much doing an overview of the 2018 Mustang, he fucked up so many times. Especially about the car. I could care less about him fucking up on his little intro, like greeting everybody, if you want to say that. So let's just talk about the car, some of the things he's fucked up on the car. So first thing he fucked up on was he said the 2018 Ford Mustang has a 2-liter EcoBoost in it. But in another part of the video, they actually get a side view of the fender, and it has the 5.0 badge. So does it have a EcoBoost or does it have the 5-liter V8 or the 5-liter Coyote? Like, which one is it? So I don't know if it's the guy's fuck up or Ford intentionally did that to make people think that it has the 5.0 in it. And if so, that's deception. That's being deceptive. It's poor marketing strategy. It's pretty much everything you can think of that's not right. Why not present the car for what it is? And why not actually say, like, oh, well, this has a 2-liter or 2.3 liter EcoBoost? Or is it 2.7? I can't remember. But either way, just put the EcoBoost badge on it. Like, don't be a fucking shamed to put the EcoBoost badge on it. There's honestly nothing wrong with running an EcoBoost. They're honestly, in my opinion, from what I've seen of the EcoBoost, they're really fuel efficient. Now, that's not to say that big V8s can't be fuel efficient because I'll get to why here in a second. So yeah, he fucked up on that, and that's really all he fucked up on for the most part. So I didn't like the color that they use for the overview car. I use in quotations because it was just more like here, you need to buy this car. This car is the best fucking car out there. And it's like, okay, stop shoving Fords in my face. Like, honestly, stop shoving Mustangs in my face. I'm not a car guy. I am a truck guy. So, there's that. But, I don't know. The whole video just seemed like an infomercial. Now, as most of you guys know, my grandmother got a 2016 F-150 Sport. And that has the 5-liter Coyote. Now, here's where I said big V8s can actually be fuel efficient. Her big V8, that just sounds weird to say, but her 5-liter Coyote that's in the F-150 Sport on a highway, we got from Louisiana on a full tank of gas from Louisiana to about the edge of Arkansas before we had to fill up. That's pretty damn good for highway miles. Now you have to take in consideration pretty much every vehicle is going to burn the most fuel around town. Their local mileage, local fuel mileage. So like you're stopping and you're going, and when you turn your car off, you turn it back on, you start it up, you start going again, you stop, you go, you stop, you go. So that's where most of your fuel consumption goes. But if you're on the highway, you can get 19 to 20 miles a gallon, which, in my opinion, for highway isn't that bad. So, especially for a big V8, that's pretty good. And Ford, for the love of Christ, please, please stop putting fucking 10 speeds in your fucking vehicles. Nobody wants a 10 speed. Yeah, you may get better fuel mileage, you may get a greater top speed at a lower RPM, but nobody likes them. We don't want them. That's too many fucking gears. Especially for a muscle car, honestly. A muscle car does not need 10 gears. Most time, people won't even get up to those 10 gears if they're just traveling around town. So your 10 gears are kind of pointless. The only time you would ever use 10 gears is either A, on a track, or B, on the highway. That's the only time you're going to use them. And from what I heard, Ford like sit here and says, "Oh well, our 10-speed automatics are like the best. They have no problems." Bull fucking shit. Because a guy that my grandfather works with, he got one of the 10-speed automatic Ford EcoBoost, and guess what? That truck doesn't know what fucking gear it wants to be in. It literally doesn't. So stop marketing like, oh well, the 10-speed automatic is like the best fucking transmission ever, because it's not. There's simply too many gears for the computer to process. The only time you will really want to use a 10 speed is if it's in a dual clutch configuration, or if it's a 10 speed manual, which I don't even know if that's fucking possible. But yeah, so but Ford, you need to fucking chill out. Like honestly, stop releasing a car every fucking year, or right away every year. Like wait till the actual year comes before you release a fucking car. Like don't do it a fucking the year before. Like most of the time Ford will usually start rolling out their next year cars or next gen cars around, I want to say, September to December, somewhere's around there. And it's just they're trying to roll them out too fast, and that's where all these problems coming from, like the fucking airbag recalls, the fucking fucking transmission issues, just everything. They need to thoroughly test this stuff. I mean, if they have to, okay, so if they do want to release a car the year before between September and December, what they need to do is test their transmissions and test their engines or motors, whatever you want to call them, throughout the fucking year. Don't sit here and release a car that's prone to have problems, that's prone to have malfunction, that's prone to having this and that and the other. Just don't do it. Test your stuff. The same thing goes with cell phones. Simple as that. But if you guys want to see the 2018 Ford Mustang, you guys can go ahead and search it up, and I'll leave that up for you to decide whether you like it or whether you hate it, whether you think it looks cool or it looks ugly. Because to me, it looks like an abomination. It really does. It looks like a fucking alien. I don't like the way they did a body design. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. This is your boy, Demented Caliber, signing out.